This game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors, they know the system, they have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely right.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. The run inside. It's Beebe. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. Maybe some room here. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
They think there's room to run to the right here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Saying from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds his man, it's shot. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Running inside, it's Beebe. Tackled there by the defense.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Creates a little, there's a little room there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Pulls it in. It's Becker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Beebe. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB... I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's Sayin to throw. Oh, they're after him. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
Throw it, say it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Sayin trying to be heard above the noise. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit and see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Pressure coming. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to...
It's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Running inside, it's Beebe. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, though.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll try the right side. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On target. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Unloads to the wideout. A spectacular one-hand grab. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Handoff to the single back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Makes a grab and room to run. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a first down. Run in the red zone. It's Pritchard. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run inside. It's Beebe. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to the ground with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Plucks it out of the air. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Zayn. There's the pressure. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Zayn. Pocket breaking down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got to...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The field goal is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 5 team, the BYU Cougars. And it's the Fighting Irish sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And it moves their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play awfully well here in the season's first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Bloomington. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're wide open spaces. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. On the run, it's Beebe. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hoover. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now here's Sayin. Completes it in the middle. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Got his man. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. quick out. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Running inside. It's Beebe. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. What a grab with one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Got it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Say it. Under fire. And it's a sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He's taking the shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Looking for room. It's Beebe. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the draw, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Here's Julian saying to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Saying from the gun on third down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Thanks to grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The run inside. It's Richard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The run from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Here's Sayin to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. The Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
Want to talk about a monster performance? This guy now has 150 yards rushing. The defense has had no answer for this guy, and he's showing you why he is such a weapon in this offense. Speed, the ability to catch the ball, the vision, the quickness. He's got all the tools in the toolbox.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throw it, say it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Beebe, and the defense drags him down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. To the air, it's Hoover. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win first and second down, bring their dime personnel on the field third and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Right back to the well. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the red zone, it's Jackson. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Say it. Flips it out to the back. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner goes down. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Well, they turned the ball over on that last drive, ended up giving up a field goal, and now they could really use a touchdown this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Hoover. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Great place to start for this offense. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. With a minute 52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Just feeds the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking for space, it's Jackson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Hoover. Throws for the tight end. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Finds him out of the backfield. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.